Hello, I'm your Subway sommelier going underground to find those cheap wines that are under $15 a bottle that you can bring home and enjoy and fool your friends. Today, I was in Grocery Outlet like I always am, and I wanted a Syrah, one of my favorites, and I wanted a Syrah from Washington. So I found this one here, and I thought, someone told me about this before. The only thing that this person said was, it's good. So I thought, and I found it at Grocery Outlet, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try for myself. The name, very attractive, Killer Red. I hope it is. Let's see this label here. Oh, it's one of those that you can you don't have to cut, just pull it off. Today, I brought my Asso. Why don't we try to open this with an Asso? Now, these are best used for your vintage wines with those corks that are really delicate, and if you put a corkscrew in, it's gonna break, and then you stick a butter knife in it and all sorts of things, and the cork gets in there, and you have corky wine. Anyway, let me show you how to use one of these guys. So it's got, I don't know if you can see, maybe you can see if I have to go like this. It's got a couple of tongs there. One tong is longer and the other one is shorter. And what you want to do is get that longer end and kind of wiggle it with some force. I better stand up for this because this needs a little bit of force here. So you kind of wiggle that in until you get down to the other one, which is shorter. And you get that in there, and you just sort of wiggle back and forth until you get both of these guys in there. And once you get it down in there, you can just twist this guy and pull that cork out, and you won't have little bits of old cork in your wine. That's a young wine, so it's a little bit more difficult to get out with an Asso. All right, so my handy drip stop. Okay, so a little bit about this Killer Red. It's a Syrah from the Columbia Valley, one of my most favorite areas of Washington. Got my Testavon. Let's give it a taste. If you have a Testavon, by all means, use it. Use it at your dinner party, impress your friends. Oh yes, feeling sufficiently fancy. Now, this was a higher priced wine at Grocery Outlet. It was a whopping $9.99. Now, I normally don't go that high at Grocery Outlet, but the rule is here, 15 and under. So, hey, if someone says it's good, I'm going to try it. So let's put it in the glass to get the proper aromas. So we got a lot of dark fruit on that. A little bit of cherry, which is nice. Very oaky. And lots of smoke. I'm getting a lot of smoke on this. So I don't know, I'll have to check and see if there were fires in 2016 for that vintage over there, but we'll see. On the palate right away, lots of blueberries, cherries, red fruit like that, pretty nice. I'd have this with some pasta. That would be the best bet. Lasagna, pasta, meat pasta. I think this would be nice. The smokiness does sort of dissipate a little bit. On the finish, you don't get it so much. So it's just a nice hint of smoke that would go very nicely with barbecued ribs, if you're so inclined for your summer barbecue. So on my scale of make sangria to serve at your dinner party, serve at a barbecue with your closest friends. So here you go. If you're willing to shell out the big $9.99, this Syrah, this 2016 from the Columbia Valley, is a winner. Cheers.